Good afternoon from Little Creek Bee Ranch. Hey, it's November time, so we're doing some feeding and medications, etc. Doing some wintergreen tea tree drinks, doing the last round. Little bit behind, it's okay, not a problem. Tip and a trick. So I was doing my work and thought, okay, I'll film this anyway. I've talked about it before, so I don't need to go to the apiary to do this. This is like a great kitchen table lessons. We're gonna do really simple kitchen table lessons. You see here we have a Boardman feeder. This is an old Boardman feeder. And we use these. You gotta be careful, these edges are sharp inside. If you're ever cleaning those out, be careful that you don't cut yourself. But my lesson here, scoot this out, lesson is on these traditional lids. See these traditional lids? Typically when you buy the feeder, it comes with the lid, you know? And it has like a bazillion holes. I don't know, 50 or more holes, a whole bunch of holes. I want you to watch this. Look at all these holes. If you can see the light through all the holes. Yeah, way too many, man, like tons. Okay, so this creates a problem. Watch this. And this is such a simple thing, and a lot of newer beekeepers really miss this one. And later, they could have robbing incidences, and they just can't connect the dots, or they haven't been taught or told how to, whatever. So this typically comes together, right? When you buy, you know, watch. So what happens is, ice machine going. So you have all these holes in this lid, and when the jar is on, the sunlight heats up the jar. Yes, warms it, right? And it pressurizes it just a tad, So it pressurizes it, and water squirts out, and now we have a big pool of water down here, sugar water, that the bees aren't out of cluster yet to come down and get that. Only takes a little bit, and the bees typically come out of cluster a little bit later in the morning, depends upon how hot it is. And then we get weeping out of the corners. These aren't sealed, they're just machine stapled on. And it will weep and weep and weep because you have all those holes in that lid. And it pressurizes, it just adds a little bit of heat and pressure and squirts out a whole bunch of sugar water, and the bees aren't down out of cluster yet to work all that out and to lick it up. And we get dribbles coming out, and that attracts ants and red wasps and yellow jackets, and if you're not careful, some robbers, and all of a sudden you got a big robbing incident going on, and you don't know really how that began. So therefore, what we want to do is take a hand stapler, and I'm going to staple 3 staples. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doing 6 jars. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is what we do. Create new lids real easy. Just 3. Now, of course, we can't leave the staples in there. So staples come out. Now watch this. So now I have a lid that has 3 staples, 6 holes. You can see the holes. You don't need that. That's all you need. It's really easy problem to solve, and that way by doing this, we don't get so much sugar water squirted down in there that the bees just are like overwhelmed with this big pool of water that's dribbling out. It only deliver a little bit. That's okay, and when they get down, they can clean that up, and we can eliminate a lot of this dribbling out of the side of these feeders. A lot of times I'm asked, what kind of feeder? It's not about really what kind of feeder. It's about your lids. You would think the industry would realize this, but they don't. I guess, whatever, they ignore it. And those are traditional lids. Now, I crumpled this up and threw it in the trash, so this is what I do. Because I really don't want it in my system. It's done for, it's gone. And we'll just get to fresh fruit jar lids and 3 staples, 6 holes, real simple. Staples come out, Now I've got some lids, and I can eliminate this giant pressure of water that's pooling down here before they ever come out of cluster. See, there's your 5-minute tip for the day. Check you out later. Bye.